the thing that's really made me smile recently is that I've been watching Marvel movies on Disney Plus with my daughter, and so we split one movie over 3 nights, and I'm kind of going back to these that I watched on my own pre-children 10 years ago. And I mean, kids are just like a cartoon, aren't they? Just watching their kind of emotions and reactions to, I don't know, Captain America picking up Thor's hammer and stuff like that. So that's been the thing that's been making me smile.
There's something about the Hulk, isn't there, in those movies? How they've written it to become very funny. And John, you?
Yeah, good. I mean, as Ali reflected, it's been a funny start to 2021, but for me, I think it's been really nice, isn't it, as the sun's coming out a bit more, weekends have been a bit brighter, and I've been quite enjoying my running so far this year. And I think probably the best bit about going on those runs is that it's nice to have an excuse, because my wife has taken up the latest craze of wild swimming. And so being able to say I've got something else to do when she's about to jump in a lake is quite nice. So good to have an excuse, right?
Oh, very much so. I mean, for me, it's been amazing. Even just having some sport brings everybody together, and it makes everybody feel good. And just having some sport on TV, I know we can't go, but it's making me really feel how much I appreciate everybody and that social interaction. But today, what we're here to talk about is obviously the research, but heart health, to help everybody understand the different ranges that you're both working with.
So, I mean, heart health encompasses quite a few different things, and I guess you can split them into acquired and hereditary, and there is a bit of overlap. But really, the thing that we're interested in has been the major focus in terms of, frankly, illness and mortality worldwide, which has been cardiovascular diseases. And cardiovascular diseases are the process by which you fur your arteries, and that affects organs like the heart, brain, kidneys. But from our perspective, the key clinical consequences are heart attacks and angina. And it's been, we say it's a bit like COVID. The pandemic of cardiovascular disease has engulfed the world over the last few decades, and so really that's one of the major focuses of what we're doing. But as a parallel to that, we're also very interested in heart rhythm disturbances, and specifically one which has now become the most common heart rhythm disturbance in the UK, called atrial fibrillation. And I think lots of people that are listening in on this will probably know someone without atrial fibrillation or experience themselves. And as we said at the beginning, we're really enthusiastic about the evolution of cardiovascular medicine and our ability, frankly, to change people's lives through modern drugs and procedures. But I think increasingly what's become clear to us is that the opportunity now is the prevention of these problems, or the reversal of these problems, before you need to kind of move on to those ultimately more invasive or drug directed treatments. So maybe I'll pass on to John to expand a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.